Elijah Wood, holy crap, man. That was cool.
It was very cool, man.
A little starstruck, you think? Him, when he saw us for the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You could see it in his eyes.
Yeah.
No, he's one of those guys, especially since him being in the Lord of the Rings, and it's right up there as one of my top movies, series, whatever you want to call it.
It's a masterpiece.
It is.
I told Anthony during the break, no matter what he does for the rest of his career, he'll always be associated with that film.
With a classic.
Those films, I should say.
But, at one point he's talking, and I'm just kind of looking at him, going hey, look, that's Elijah Wood.
That's Elijah, holy shit.
Hey, look, his mouth is moving like Elijah Wood's mouth moves in the movies.
so nice and so down to earth, though, right? And
down to Middle Earth.
Yeah.
I get it because it's
I try to be down to earth, though, man. There's no reason not to be. I mean,
Jimmy.
Oh, you didn't.
Oh, Jimmy.
We always talk about ourselves.
He was very cool.
Joe DeRosa. What's up, Joey?
DeRosa.
How are you, bro?
You motherfucker.
He's pointing to come in.
I'm kidding.
Joe.
What's up, Joe?
What's happening, man? Look at you. It's Smiling Joe DeRosa. That's what we call him.
What brings you to this neck of the woods?
What are you doing in this part of the building?
I have to do 2 other shows over here.
Damn, you should have just done the Bob Kelly. Did you hear what he did the other day?
What did he do?
That was classic.
He walked by this window like, yeah, I'm here, and I'm not here for you guys.
He walked past,
and he
tipped his sunglasses down,
yeah,
and gave like this half-ass peace sign thing, like, hey, as he was scurrying down the hall to be somewhere much more important.
And we did a little research. Turns out he didn't have to walk down that long hallway. He wanted to kind of show us, look, there's other people around here that want to talk to you.
There's a real buzz about me around here.
Right.
No one's talking about Bob.
Patrice was here, and he's like, that fucking Bob Kelly just blew us off like that walking past, like he got somewhere to be. Fuck Bob.
That's all Bobby's ever wanted out of life, was be able to snub somebody.
To snub, yes.
To just walk by and just go like that. So he leapt at that opportunity.
To make him feel better about himself, but he never will. Yeah.
Yeah. If he could snub somebody as he's entering the pizzeria to balance out the guilt of what he's about to do. That's so funny. Oh, man. Yeah, now I got to do Broad-Minded.
Oh.
Whoa, why?
La-da-da, ya-da-da.
No comment. I don't know. I got booked on it. I don't know what it is.
What?
Don Wickland's show.
What are you going to...
Was that Don's show?
Don Wickland's.
What?
Aren't they out of fucking D.C. over here?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You have to do an ISDN. They're not even going to be in the same room as you.
You're kidding me.
Usually. Are you guys, because you're going to discuss recipes? What are you going to do with them?
I thought it was a comedy show on Raw Dog.
Uh-oh.
Wait, is it?
Oh, boy.
I don't know. Maybe it is.
I think it's on Cosmo.
No?
Oh, wait. No, I think it is.
Oh, no.
Man.
Oh,
now you're fucked.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
What is Broad-Minded?
Hold on. I don't know. Oh, well, fuck it. What are you going to do? You know what happened to me?
Sounds like your career's doing well.
Oh, Jesus.
He did a good job guest hosting for Andy Levy while Andy hosted for Greg.
You guest hosted?
No, he guest hosted guest Andy Levy.
Oh,
Andy Levy was
he
hosting,
did Andy's part when Andy was doing Greg Gutfeld's part on Red Eye.
Yeah, you're getting raves on that.
It was fun. Thanks, Jim, for saying that. You were great too.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was fun, man. They had me on a few times to do that. It was fun, man. I also want to apologize for the talent drop that has just happened in the room with Elijah Wood walking out.
Oh, did you see that? And then DeRosa walks in.
He's a buffer between him and Brooke Shields.
Yeah.
We need a regular. We need one of our,
Yeah, we need a little buffer.
We need
between
like that
between two
sherbet.
A-listers.
That sherbet that cleanses the palate. That's you.
Right. you're the sherbet.
Between the filet mignon and...
You brought it a W-lister in between the two A-listers.
Yeah, we have Brooke Shields coming in today. Man.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
What's she up to?
She's doing the Addams Family. She's taking over the role of Morticia
on Broadway.
On Broadway.
Yeah. I never thought that play would last. I mean, obviously it's good if it's been on this long.
This is the show you're doing. Broad-Minded. Start your day with the broads.
The broads.
Christine and Molly, as they deliver their unfiltered opinions on news, entertainment, music, health, money,
look out.
life, and finding a husband.
Look out. The girls are probably pretty feisty.
Whether it's Molly asking Oscar winner Quentin Tarantino about his latest film or Christine singing along with Kenny Rogers, it's unpredictable, raw fun.
It's not raw fun.
What started as a friendship over 20 years ago is now a high-energy morning show that invites you into the uninhibited lives of two women that have real problems, stories, thoughts, and advice.
Oh my gosh.
Yuck.
Well,
I mean, that's great.
No, that's that's great, man. Fire your man.
Yeah,
I'm a good, healthy-minded male for them to talk to.
Who knows? They might have a big audience, though.
Honestly, I think they're cool. I hear they're.
We met them years ago. Next time they were nice. I mean,
they were
fun.
cool. They're all right,
I just thought.
What's wrong with you? I just said they were all right.
No.
It's just you make me laugh. You make me laugh.
You make
kid.
me laugh.
They were.
I just saw Joe at the Louis thing. And when we were walking out, did you see Natasha Lyonne from the American Pie movies walking in?
She was at one of Burr's shows. I met her a few weeks ago. At Caroline's at one of Burr's
Really? She was
shows.
at one of Burr's shows? What is she, like a big stand-up comic fucking groupie?
I think she's like friends with Burr's manager because she was there that night with him, and then she showed up at the Louis thing. So I guess they're friends.
Oh.
And
Nothing says listening, by the way, as packing your bag as Joe's trying to answer your question.
I can multitask. I can pack my shit.
He asked Joe a question and he's packing for like a trip.
Yeah, really?
It's like talking to a grip at the end of the shoot.
Really?
I only bring it up because his aunt does have to leave early. It's not that he's not interested in your answer
Is
here.
that true?
Look at him. He's bending over.
Leon does that? Who does she know?
Look at him.
Yeah.
He's just wrapping up wires.
Yeah,
I know.
Maybe you should
know.
explain to
Anything
Joe that you have somewhere to go.
Where you going?
Actually, I got my yearly checkup.
Your what?
My yearly doctor checkup.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can only get a 10 o'clock fucking appointment.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So I got to drive back out to Long Island now and get prodded, poked, and fucking everything else.
And
then you got to go to the
I
doctor.
might get the fingers in the ass. Stay tuned, people. Stay tuned.
Have you ever got the fingers?
I've gotten a finger up the ass to check the prostate, and then he wipes it on something to make sure there's no blood leaking out your asshole.
Yeah, your mustache.
I hope he doesn't have a cum detector on this thing. Oh, Jimmy.
How do you feel about a finger up the ass non-clinically?
Non-clinically, no. Clinically, no. I don't like it at all.
No, I know what
It's not made for that.
No, I know what goes on back there.
Really? I'm a big fan.
You're a big fan?
Big fan.
My ass is like, it doesn't work right with shit going in. Shit coming out is fine. Well, how come taking a nice dump feels great, but if you try to shove that dump back in, I'd be screaming.
Yeah, no,
You're a big fan, huh, Joe?
Jim, yeah.
I like my ass played with. I can't be penetrated too much, but I like it.
You make it feels like Jimmy then has to take shit.
Joe, how far?
I'm gonna shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna shit. Stop having shit.
First knuckle.
That means you like 2 knuckles. That's
No,
we're grading on a curve. If you're gonna admit to 1, that means you like 2.
By the way, he's pointing to his wrist. That's not a knuckle.
Yeah, it's up to here.
It's a big ass knuckle.
That's his shoulder. I'll just keep going farther.
Just keep going.
Yeah, the first knuckle.
He's pointing to his right finger.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up.
Can I tell you, it's really super fast. I'm on Facebook the other day. This girl friend requests me, and she's really hot in the fucking picture, right?
Uh-oh.
And I'm looking, and I'm like, oh, this girl's cute, man. So I go in, and I start looking at all her pictures. I'm like, God damn, this girl is fucking beautiful. Jesus Christ. Really? She wants to be I think she's like a model. And I'm going through all the pictures, and I'm like, let me see. Let me see if she's taken. And I go to the thing, and it says in a relationship with Anthony Cumia.
Oh, shit. You met her the other night.
I didn't recognize her because all her Facebook pictures are like model pic. You know what I mean? They're all black and white, and you know.
All artsy.
And I was thinking she does look kind of familiar. It just wasn't registering.
That's hilarious.
Let me see what douche she's. Oh, he's a good guy.
Douche. Well, it is true. That's magic. I work that Jedi mind shit on girls. You want to go out with me?
I literally out loud of my computer. I went, oh, it figures.
Yeah. Well, let me go get a big man's finger up my ass.
Yeah. Your backpack is fucking huge.
Yeah, I got computer equipment in there.
Yeah, that's a lot of shit.
And there's a couple of cameras in there.
You got school books in there?
No, I think there's some of like the shit that Roland gives me that I never take out of my bag.
Is it your go-to bag?
No, this is not. Well, it's kind of a go bag. It's got like stuff to start fire in it if I don't have matches, and it's got a satellite phone. I got a satellite phone in here.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
You got your water purification.
I got water purification tablets,
survival things in there.
Yeah, just in case. You never know.
You never know, Joe.
You know. You guys all gonna be chasing me, Anthony. What's in your backpack? Help me, and I'll just be blasting away, going, "Shut up, get away from me." I live. You don't.
You're the first. If there's ever a zombie outbreak or like Walking Dead, I'm coming to your house.
I'd be the guy though that
you'll be pretty well protected.
I'd be the guy that like has all the equipment, is all prepared. I'd be the first one to get bit in the neck by one of those bastards.
Yeah, trying to lead everybody in a battle.
Yeah, here we go. Like, that guy. I gotta get out of here.
Go, bro.
All right, go.
Bye. See you, man. Good luck.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, Joe. It's good talking to you. What?
Oh, it hurts. Jesus, what's going on, man?
What's going on? Nothing.
Just fucking.
Just doing this. Yeah.
What's how's the kid? How's the family? Good. Very good. Yeah. That's good. I'm still single. And,
I had a nice Father's Day. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big day with the kid, man.
I do have to tell you that I think I told you personally, but I don't know if I said it on the air yet. That movie that you guys did, that 15-minute movie, fuck, man, it turned out well, huh?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Seriously, I appreciate that.
Where you at with that?
It's playing at I think it just screened in Chicago at Just for Laughs. I couldn't go to that one, and then it's going to Montreal Just for Laughs in July, at the end last week in July, and then Billy and Bobby and me are doing a live show to like sort of cross promote it up there or whatever. So that's what's happening right now.
But how do you make money off something like that?
You don't. I mean, not
because it's a short. It's tough to.
Yeah, you don't, man. There's no way to make any cash off of it.
But it gets your name out there, and maybe the right people see it, and it could lead to something else. Is that how that works?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a possibility, and it hopefully opens some doors up and stuff like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, I think the most you can do with a short is maybe get it onto a DVD with other shorts, or put it on a DVD of something full length, and as a bonus fee. It's like, what are you going to do? Sell a DVD to your fans for $20?
But could it lead to a longer version?
Yeah, that's kind of what we're hoping to do. We wrote a screenplay based on the short, so we're hoping that maybe we can sell that. But it's just going through this process of like showing it to people and waiting for somebody that can actually maybe facilitate something like that happening. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe we'll go out and look for investors or something.
And I saw you guys too at the Louis premiere, and Bobby's all excited about the book.
Yeah, the books. Yeah, the book that came out of this, so that's exciting, man.
A book on cheating. Yeah, you don't want to give it away?
No.
Well, you said it's based on the movie, which is called Cheat. What am I saying?
Well, yeah, no. But they don't know.
You said it's based on the movie. The movie's called Cheat. What's wrong with you? What am I giving away?
Well, we don't know what kind of cheating it is in the movie, so it's
your movie's called Cheat.
Yeah, I know, but it's not.
What did I do? Really?
Nothing. You said it's a book on cheating, but no one knows what kind of cheating you meant when you just said that.
That's right. That's right.
It may or may not be relationship cheating. It may be cheating at cards. It may be cheating on taxes. You didn't just say what it was. You just said book on cheating.
There you go.
So I still haven't given anything away.
There you go. All right, it's good. We're
I get all nervous though.
I panic because it's like so hard to talk about this without saying the wrong thing. You know what I mean?
The movie?
Either. Because the movie, it's like there's like we're trying not to. It's called Cheap, but we don't want to give away what it is. Like Jimmy just was saying, what kind of, and then the book, I don't know if we're even allowed to talk about. I don't know.
I got you.
You know what I mean? You didn't do anything wrong.
No, I was just trying to pump you up and help you out a little bit.
No, it was. Thank you.
Because it's exciting that a book came out of the movie.
Yeah, no, the book came out of the movie, so that'll be out in I think
based on the
hopefully
movie.
February, based on the
whatever
movie.
the movie's about.
Yes, whatever it is. Jesus. All right. I tried.
I should go home.
I tried. I tried. Am I blowing it today? I'm
No,
just
you're good.
blowing it. I'm sorry.
No, I love fucking with you.
I feel bad that you were trying to do something nice and I panicked.
That's all right.
Which I do a
No, I
lot.
kind of get it though now. I sort of get it.
Yeah.
So,
But either way, that
you're
came out of it.
You're in a tough spot.
Yeah, it's a tough spot.
What would
It's a
you have
tough
asked
spot.
Elijah Wood?
What would I have asked Elijah Wood? Why? I don't fucking know, man. It's like I was thinking about that when I was sitting out there listening. What would I even talk to this guy about? Because it's like all you want to do is talk about Lord of the Rings, and I'm like, how fucking sick is this guy? Did you talk to him about that? Is that like an off limits thing at this point? Like enough?
We were discussing after the interview. I think he appreciated that. We spend a little time on it. You gotta, but not a lot.
Right.
He was cool, down to earth.
He seems like a cool guy.
Yeah, and edgy, right, Jimmy?
Yeah, very nice dude. I liked him.
No,
a lot.
I mean edgy though. More edgy than I thought he would be.
Yeah, I mean he's an adult male. He wasn't like he wasn't a typical Hollywood pussy like a lot of them are. He was great.
Yeah,
Really cool guy.
and the new show looks all right. So
I actually got some
on
really good
FX.
laughs watching it, man. I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
so
Well, I heard Jim's like testimonial of it. It made me really want to see it. Not that I didn't want to see it before, but when I heard that, I was like, oh, it sounds like not what I thought it was going to be. Very like indie art house.
you smoke pot?
A little bit. Why?
I'm thinking about it.
You thinking about smoking?
What?
Thinking about me smoking pot?
Yeah, I just want to make it very awkward for you right there. No, my point, I think, and I wanted to ask Elijah, this Wilford seems like a show that if you were a stoner, what do you think, Jimmy? Well,
Yeah, I would love it.
if
Man,
you were
I'll smoke
stoned,
pot, yeah, because there's a lot
but
of
if you
pot
were,
smoking in it.
if you were stoned and then watch Wilford, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it might be even more trippy.
Yeah, of course.
for the viewer.
Any comedy with pot, I'm sure helps.
So what's up with the knuckle thing? You go too deep, huh? 2 knuckle deep?
2 knuckle deep. No, I got 1 knuckle deep.
2 fingers, 1 knuckle?
I'm not adverse to the idea of 2 knuckles. It just doesn't fit. I just don't want it to hurt. That's all. It's not like a gay thing where I'm like, no, I'll fucking take 2 knuckles.
The listeners.
I don't care.
They changed how me and Ann thought about that. I always thought it was kind of a gay thing.
No.
And then the fingers and also strap-ons. We got into the strap-on discussion, and me and Ann were like, "That's fucking gay."
The strap-ons are.
And then and the listeners convinced us otherwise. So
No, I
good
think
for them. They turned us on that one.
I think the strap-ons.
Would you take a strap-on?
No, that's a dick. That's gay at that point.
But the listeners say it's not.
It's not.
I think
They came out of the woodwork saying it's not.
I think you just want me to somehow admit that I would take a strap.
I tried taking one, I couldn't. My girlfriend
Yeah,
tried
Jimmy
fucking me,
admitted
I
it.
couldn't
I
do it.
can't. Yeah, I don't.
I'd
What if
love
it
to
was
get
shaped?
fucked.
What if it was shaped differently?
Huh?
What if it was shaped differently so it didn't look like a dick?
Right.
No.
Which is tough to do because
No,
you're
that's
going to think dick every time.
That's where my
What if it looked like a banana? It was yellow. It looked like a banana
Yeah. What if it totally did look like a cock?
without that
But like a
stem because I think
banana.
the stem would really fuck you up.
Right. Yeah.
Now would you take it? Would you take a banana up your ass?
No.
That was strapped on to a woman.
No, because it's you know what it is. There's a mental thing here. It's not the idea. It's not just I want something in my ass because it feels good. It feels good. There's something about it being part of the woman and the woman doing that. Once she puts the strap on, then it's not part of her anymore. Does this make sense? You know what I mean? When she's putting her finger in, it's like that's her. That's part of her. And she's doing that because she wants to do it. Once she puts a strap on, then it becomes this thing of like sort of like a fantasy where it's like, oh, pretend I have a cock and I'm fucking you. And
I don't think
you know what mean?
I don't think I could get past the silliness of it.
Yeah, you know.
Now she's strapping on the belt.
When she's stepping into it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get past that part of it.
Yeah, there is something silly about it.
It is, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Would you blow a strap on, Jim?
Wow.
Would I have?
Where's that come from, Joe? That's a little
I
weird.
don't know. Just we're talking about strap-ons.
I've done it, yeah.
Yeah?
Sure.
The how do you feel? I'm
Well,
assuming you're completely against it, Opie.
I don't know I don't understand the point of that.
I don't know. People get into it.
There's
Yeah,
something
what is
dirty
the-
and humiliating about it. If a girl is telling you to do it, there's something humiliating about it.
Would you, Joe?
No,
Liar.
no. I don't think I would. I don't think I would.
You kind of want to, though.
I mean, but you'll take a chick's finger in your mouth, right?
What's wrong with that?
No, I'm saying that's why I'm saying I don't think I would, because I'll do that, and I'm like, well, is there a difference? I don't know. Once again, it's attaching something. It's a toy. I've never been a big toy guy.
Yeah,
Like it just doesn't.
I think it goes back to just being silly. All of a sudden, you're like sucking on a strap on.
What if it wasn't attached to her? What if she just hold it like this? Would you? No?
It's still a girl's ass you're reaching under and squeezing. It's still there's a pussy under it. And you'd be surprised how they like the feel of it against the top of their pussy. It's just a dirty thing to do.
Sure. Dude, do you put it in the dishwasher after you're done?
Yeah, how do you clean one
With
of
the
those
cereal
things?
bowls?
I've cleaned a girl's dildo before, and you just got to wash it in the sink. That's the most humiliating part. When you look up and make eye contact with yourself in the mirror.
As you're scrubbing it?
Yeah, and you're washing the star of the show.
Scrubbing it before you give it back to her?
Yeah, 'cause my average dick just couldn't do the job.
I don't know.
I met a couple of twin porn stars recently.
Yeah?
Yeah, at a club. And
What do you mean a couple? More than a pair?
like twins. Like
No, I get the twins, but
that's
it
what
sounded like you've
no.
met more than one pair of porn twins.
No, I just mean a set of twins. One set of
Gotcha.
twins
Okay.
at a club recently. And one of my favorite porn videos of all times is one puts on a strap on and fucks the other one. And it's filthy because not only is one sister getting fucked by her sister, the other one is going, oh yeah, like you just feel so good on my pussy. Like they're getting into fucking each other as legally as they're allowed to on video and then distributed or whatever.
How was their acting? Were you buying into the fact that she was really enjoying
100% bought
it? And were
it.
they real sisters in real life?
They're twins. They're identical twins.
Oh, that's fucking
Yeah.
weird.
I 100% bought it. So I'm at a club and I see these two girls and I turn to my friend and I go, I think they're porn stars. And he goes, no, I don't think so. And I sat down and there was a bunch of us there and slowly but surely people started walking away. And then finally it was just me and the two of them. And I was like, hey, sorry, that was rude of me. I'm Joe. And I introduced myself. And they gave me their names and I said, are you guys on, do you work in the business? You know, because I didn't know how to like breach the subject. And
Right.
she goes, they go, no, why? And I go, you just look familiar. Do I know you? No. And I go, are you sure you don't work in the industry in any way? And they go, yeah. And I go, in any capacity. And one of them goes, what's that supposed to mean? And I go, nothing. It's just you look familiar. And they go, no, sorry, not us. And literally it was like everybody just sat there like this with their head down for like 2 minutes. And then the one finally goes, well, years ago, we did some movies together. And I go, you're the porn twin. You're porn. And they go, yeah. And they go, but we don't even recognize that part of our lives anymore. We don't acknowledge it. And I was like, all right, well, that's cool. I respect that. You did something. You're not down with. But as I was talking with them and being like, wow, these are totally what normal people. It's like, you're like, no, I saw you fuck your sister.
Yeah, they
with a
just didn't
strap
want
on.
to acknowledge it.
It kept popping back in.
Right.
It kept popping back in.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Well, Joe, thanks for stopping in. No, they're telling us
They're
you gotta
telling us,
go.
they're saying
Yeah.
he's good.
And I'm not doing the gag. You're scheduled for 9:15 with Broad-Minded.
All right.
So now they can tune over to Broad-Minded to check out the interview over there?
Or
Are you gonna
stay
talk-
here and listen to our Brooke Shields interview. Probably shouldn't send listeners
I
away.
don't care. They'll hear the Brooke Shields either way.
Oh, yeah, on the replay. That's true.
Guys, I'm going to miss you, to be honest with you.
Why, you becoming a star?
No. Right now, I'm going to miss you. When I leave, what is it today?
You're just saying weird shit.
I'm not. I'm saying like I don't.
You're not going to miss us?
I have fun.
We'll
I'm
have you
just,
come
know,
back for a longer
I
session.
miss you, yeah.
At least just stopped in and said hi, unlike your pal Bob Kelly.
Well, you know, here there was a Stromboli at the end of the hallway. Whoa.
You guys are podcasting together?
He does a podcast called You Know What, Dude. And I'm
He's-
on it a lot, but I'm not like.
He's trying to pull you away from Bill Burr, isn't he? There's something going on
There's
there.
something going on.
There's a
you
little
know?
tug of war between Bill Burr and Bob Kelly.
The three of us are doing shit together now.
But then
Everybody's
Bobby's
breaking
like kind
off.
of pulling you his way a little bit. Bill's like, what are you doing?
It's like
Trying
the
to pull you back.
band when the singer goes and does his own album, then the rest of the band does their own album.
Sure.
You know what I mean? We're the rest of the band right now.
If you had to choose, which one would you choose?
If I could shake both of them fucking loose, I would. Yeah.
Oh, really?
No, I'm
Do your own
kidding.
thing?
No, I'm kidding.
You can only pick Bill Burr or Bob Kelly.
It depends on what the situation
Nope.
is. It depends
You
on
know
what the situation
question.
is.
You know the question.
If it's talking about two guys that can be emotional with each other once in a while, I'm going with Kelly. Absolutely.
You
If it-
enjoy that he could get emotional with Bob Kelly?
Yeah.
And
If
Bill
it
Burr will
comes
be
with
like, what?
if it comes with somebody trying to keep me stable, I'm going with Burr every day of the fucking week. It's
You're a politician.
I am. Of
You have to
course
pick
I am.
one.
I can't.
How about one for a podcast?
Can I for a podcast?
Right. You're in the podcast world. This is your thing. You can either go with Bill Burr or Bob Kelly based
That's a
on
tough one.
what you know.
That's a tough one. Bobby's a lot of fun to talk to, but Billy's got quite a listenership to his podcast.
So you would go with Bob Kelly.
You know, if I was keeping it real and artsy, I'd go with Bob.
I love that we just broke up a friend.
If I was going to the major labels, I'd go with Burr.
Depending if you want to go independent or mainstream.
Yeah. You know, sometimes I want to go indie. Sometimes I want to be the indie rock
I see what
band.
you're saying.
And sometimes I want to be in Aerosmith. You know what I mean? No. I'm just kidding, Bob. It's just a joke, in case you're listening.
All right, Joe. They want you over there.
All right.
So
I'll see you guys. Thanks for letting me pop in.
right on, bro. Good seeing you. What are we
guys.
promoting? Anything quick?
I'll be at Stand Up New York tonight for a show called Love Machine. It's the late show at Stand Up New York tonight. Come out. It's a new show. It's supposed to be pretty cool. So,
All right.
all right, cool. Thanks,
Joe.